right. So it looks like there's a change in the state of play with America's disposition towards Russia. Used to call Putin a great guy, smart guy, great leader, so strong. Now he says he throws around a lot of BS and he thinks he just wants to kill people. My question is, why did America stop giving aid to Ukraine and then all of a sudden turn around and decide to give more? And the president says he didn't know who made the first decision. Really? Former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine is Bill Taylor. Bill, I give you the time in this segment to explain what you think is going on and what matters.
So, Chris, what matters is that the United States and the U.S. president has now figured out, has now understood that Putin is not his friend, that Putin is the obstacle to what he's trying to do. President Trump, to his credit, has said since the campaign he wants to solve this problem, and give him credit, he's been trying. The problem is Putin. The problem is not Zelensky. The problem is not the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians are defending themselves against that aggression from the Russians. And President Trump has now figured it out, that Putin is the problem. And so what President Trump has to do is put pressure on Putin, which he can do. Senator Graham has a sanctions bill. President Trump has now decided to send more weapons. That's going to be pressure on Putin to come to the table. That's what needs to happen.
Well, Bill, I don't understand what happened, though. Who cut the aid? And was this just a political gambit to make it look like Trump was providing more after it had been cut off? And isn't that a gap that costs lives?
It certainly costs lives. There's absolutely no doubt that it costs lives and will cost more. But I don't think it was a conspiracy, Chris. I think it's more chaos within the administration. One hand not knowing what the other is doing, no one claiming credit for that cutoff. It was so interesting to see Secretary Hicks sitting right beside the president at that cabinet meeting when he said he didn't know who had cut it off. I think what we're seeing now is a realignment and an understanding and a focus on who the problem is. The problem is Putin.
Mr. Ambassador Bill Taylor, thank you so much for your perspective and doing it succinctly. I appreciate you, and we'll speak again. Take care. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.